And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry. Alright, we are just about, well, we're actually into the loan paying back part of the game, and I want to copy this, and we're going to put this here. Can I put one back here? I can. I'm hoping that this doesn't get any rubber at all. These are pulling water from this one, and there's really, I'm not seeing a way to prevent that from happening. But I did ask the developer, how often do trucks update their pathfinding, and was told that they actually never do that. But when you load the game, it does recalculate. So I did a save and a load, and now at least they're not going all the way around, creation here in order to get their things going here. Destination warehouse crops. Good. This is still going to where I want it to, and we actually have a slight. Oh, we had a slight buildup of things over here, but it looks like with the shorter path now for eggs, so you see eggs now going on the shorter path instead of going all the way around. It cuts a little bit of that travel time off, and that's good. So I also want to beef up lumber. If you notice, worth lumber 1, when I copy this, paste it, it actually is now named properly, which is so nice. I'm so happy about that. It's an excellent change. And then this can just go this way. Connect all those up, why not? So this should... Oh, it didn't copy the destination. Let's Worthington Hardware Store. And I could do the same for sand. It's only partially supplied. So let's go back way over here. I want to do... Wow. That's actually really bad. Let's try to flatten some of these out. At least try. A little bit better. Not the best, but a little bit better. Maybe spend a little bit of money getting the most bang for our buck here. Kind of far away, but whatever. It is what it is. Because I need a couple more spots for this guy over here. Let's connect him up right across and set up this destination for the hardware store as well. Dispatch. All of the sands. Let's check the dispatch on this as well. So, pretty much spent all of the money that I dare spend. So what are the upkeep costs on this? This is 10,000 a month. Let's round it up to 11,000. So 11,000 a month, it can produce 9 sand in that month. 9 sand. We can sell that 9 sand and we get a little under 35,000. So like, let's see, that's 10. So yeah, we're making roughly 20,000 profit from each one of each sand, and most likely lumber as well, because lumber is very much in line with that. Maybe a little bit of less money for that, but what's the lumber mill cost? Lumber mill costs a little bit less. So yeah, the profits are, you know, roughly equal. And my glass is just about to finish researching. That will help the profitability. There we go. Profitability is now done. And now I can make glass, which, you know, let's face it, is more profitable. 35,000, 10, you know, 10 of those. I highly doubt I would be able to get 10. I can't make that anyway. I wanted to research that so I can maybe work my way up to that. You know, if I have extra sand or whatever, I can, you know, make a coal, you know, farm, or not farm some coal, but mine some coal, make some glass, and send, you know, trickles of glass in for that little extra profitability. So the factory here, the glass works, that is not a cheap building, by the way. Not a cheap building. So I'm gonna boost up the speed here. I haven't, since starting this map, I haven't boosted the speed at all. Looks like we are still good to go on this. How are we doing on rubber here? Okay, rubber is, it is being delivered. Check storage. I just want to make sure we're not getting a huge buildup. Lots of sugar coming in. All of the sugars. So, sugar is pretty profitable. We are getting 7,600, and we are making 2 at a time. This building is, oh, 5,000. That's a nice round number to look at. So that's 5,000 a month, and we're actually, you know, we're making that with just one sale of sugar. So that's paying for itself nicely. It's a good amount of profit coming in. We actually we're still making some money, even though we're, oh yeah, our income has really gone up with that extra rubber and wood and sand. So I'm hoping that we can start pulling away from being in so much debt. So let's look at the loan here. Yeah, we just started paying this off. $10 million. 116 payments left. So that's, you know, a little under 10 years. I could take out another loan and maybe build up glass making. Can we sell glass to this guy? We could. And he's actually able to, or willing to pay a little bit more for glass than the other one. So that it might be, I mean, the whole loan thing, I mean, we take out another, let's say we take out a $5 million loan. I mean, that's 25% interest. Oh, settlement loan, Worthington Hills. That's 5%. That's way better. I mean, 25% interest, that hurts. That hurts a lot. 5 million, I mean, that might get us up and running with a little bit of glass. Of course, let's roughly estimate, or let's see, roughly estimate what our profitability here. So 4 sand, 2 coal. Coal we can get every 10 days. That's nice. Sand we can get every 10 days. And it takes 20 days to make 2 glass. So we're looking at, I'm looking at individual harvesters now. I would need 2 sand harvesters and 1 coal harvester for every smeltery. 2 sand harvesters. So 2 sand harvesters, 2 big, you know, factories gives me 6, which would support 3 glass, which at 650,000 a piece, I mean, we're gonna look at almost 2 million just in the glass smelters, and then you're looking at about 3 million. How much is a coal mine? 150,000. So I would need 3 coal harvesters, which is I can make with 1 mine. I would need 2 sand harvesters, and I would need 3 glass smelters. And I would need a lot of area. I could redirect this sand. You know, I could easily redirect this sand to the glass. That's an option. I wouldn't be making any money with sand anymore, of course, but let's go out here. Want to sort of line this. How is this city? Is this growing at all? No, still stagnating. Not sure what all it wants to grow. Just more and more materials, I bet. How is this warehouse doing? Okay, you're doing okay. This warehouse, it's got a lot of water ready for it. I'm hoping that when if this runs out of water, that they'll go elsewhere. So, should we take the risk? I mean, we're making 200,000 right now a month. So, I mean, it would set us back a little bit having another loan that we'd have to pay back, but I think the glass, because 3 glass makers, we're looking at, would that be excess amounts of glass? That would be 2, 4, 6 every 20 days. No, I think, no, that would be right in line. Selling them over to here, that's just too far away. That's just too far. And I don't think this guy has coal available on this side, unfortunately. No coal over here. We have a little bit over here, but this is the border right in here. Ooh, how about this hardware store? This hardware store could make glass too. I could do a glass setup over here. Oh, look at all that water though. Like, I could buy this chunk right in here. How much would that full build? Oh, 4 million. Because I could build glass. You know, I could make a bunch of glass up in here and ship it to both of these cities. But let's not bite off more than we can chew here. So I think with the money that we have, let's start and see if we can't maybe get by without actually taking out another loan. So I want coal right in here. Wow, these things are big. Let's try to like maximize our spacing here. That wasn't cheap. Okay, so this is coal for glass 1. Okay, I could, you know, in the interim sell, oh no, sell the coal here. I couldn't. Oh no, I could. There it is. But I'm gonna build up some coal, and I'm gonna build up some sand. So I'm gonna turn off the destination here, and I'm gonna turn off the destination right here. So we're gonna build up some stuff. Let's look at logistics. I could build a warehouse back here. That would help. I could automatically deliver stuff. Yeah, let's try to automate this. This is going to be warehouse glass. All of the sand and all of the coal. Let's make sure these guys. No. Oh, yeah. Still want manual. Hardware store. All that is good. Let's please not have any. Okay, all the lumber is still getting delivered. I didn't want any lumber delivered over here because that would be a waste. Okay, so now we've got some sand and some coal. And let's square this off in case I need another coal manufacturer back here. So now if we put glass smelters in here, we can support 3 of them. And these guys are all, yep, warehouse glass. Warehouse glass. Obviously this is also warehouse glass. And let's see. Factories. Let's do 1. Let's name it. This is going to be worth glass 1. Whew. That was a very abrupt. Okay, so the sand, the glass, the coal is all getting delivered. They're all working, which is good. We got a little extra. Ooh, we don't have any storage right now. So they all fill up with at least 2 more, you know, crafts worth of materials. So it looks like they are good to go there. and we should have very little excess. I did my math right, which not guaranteed that I did, but let's see. Hopefully the glass comes in, because that used obscene amounts of my money right there. Plus, what's the upkeep on these? 16,000 a month. That's heavy. Looks like we got our first load of glass. So, yep, there's our glass. Let's set a destination. Tier 1's probably glass. Well, steel. There's glass. Commercial. Worthington Hills hardware store. We're going to do that. 5. Just send in the glass. 2, 4, 6. Yep, there's the first run. This should be a pretty good payday. We're talking 6 at 35,000 a piece. That's, let's see, that's 70 times 3, 200,000, which is good because look at our balance. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, our building upkeep jumped 30,000. Ouch. All right. Ooh, a whole new set of glass comes in just in time to get paid. So perfect timing there. Our first payment, 500,000. Hopefully we come close to that with the next payday. I'm gonna go one more payday here before we close out the episode and see if I was able to squeak by without a loan. I got myself down to almost $1 million, which, considering the expenses and all that kind of stuff, that's a pretty hefty, narrow margin. All right, so we're still getting some rubber in here. Okay, let's see what our payment was final. 500,000. So we maybe doubled, maybe a little over doubled our profit with this setup, and that eliminates. That's also negating the fact that we stopped selling sand. So we're not selling sand anymore to the hardware store. So we could add another sand miner somewhere. I'm not sure where we would put it. Maybe over here or something? I'm not sure. It was nice that these were close, but... And once I research, you know, extra gatherers, we could put 2 more gatherers on each one of these, which... That's 4 extra gatherers. That's 2 extra glass, and then 2 extra over here, which gives me just even more glass to sell. So that would be like, but 2, 4, like 8 more glass every 20 days. No, 8 more glass total production. No, that's 4 extra glass every 20 days. So yeah, it's not quite a month. So did we make similar amounts? Yeah, 500,000. So we are paying off the loan, and we are making some money. So I need to let my money build up a little bit. So that's going to have to do it for this episode. Please hit that like button if you are enjoying the series so far. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you've got some advice or whatever. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.